Hey West Coast Swing friends, it's Brian B with West Coast Swing Online. In this video, we're going to give you two basic to intermediate patterns from our West Coast Swing syllabus. They are inside turn variations. They're really cool things to know after you've mastered your basics, which I assume you have. It's how you landed on this video. And so you can watch those up next. If you want to skip ahead at the end of the video, I'll give you a link to go ahead and access the entirety of our West Coast Swing syllabus. We have a beginner, an advanced beginner, all the way up to pro level moves, step by step. I think there's 5 levels of patterns and literally hundreds of patterns. So if you're confused about what to learn next, we've done all that work for you. So let's get started learning some inside turn variations. All right, let's take a look at the left spinning side pass, also called the inside turn. From a handshake hold, this is 6 counts. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. From the other side, commencing in a handshake hold, 6 count pattern. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. All right, leaders, this is pretty basic footwork for you. It's the same footwork as the left side pass or the left side spinning side pass. Even though we're doing it from a cross hand hold or a handshake hold, it's still the same footwork. So leaders, we're moving out of the slot for 1. I'm out of the slot for count 2. On 3 and I'm out of the slot. I step into the slot for count 4 in a position that's close to my follower because this hand's going to have to come over my head as we anchor step 5 and 6. So if we did it straight through from this side, we move out for count 1, out for count 2. We triple step on 3 and 4, putting me back in the slot, and I anchor step 5 and 6. As we do it from the other side, the only step I want to be cognizant of when I lead this is going to be count 4. I'm going to need to step in a position that's close enough for me to be close to the follower and reach over my head. So I want you to keep that in mind as you practice the footwork. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is where I need to step into the slot, but also close enough to my follower to anchor step 5 and 6.
Followers, your footwork. We're going to be using our left spinning side pass footwork. There is nothing that changes from that. We have forward. Forward, we're going to turn. We have a triple step and triple step. Let's go from this side. We have forward. Forward, triple step and triple step. We're going to do that with counts. We have 1, 2. We're turning 3 and 4. 3 and 4, tripling again for 5 and 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
All right, gang, the left spinning side pass from handshake hold. Let's look at it one time. Begins in a handshake hold, just like right to right. So like if I was shaking Megan's hand. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So what do we need to do to think about this? Well, we're leading a left spinning side pass or an inside turn, so I still need to lead that the same way I would in the basic version that I would have done with my left hand. I'm doing the same thing with my right. So I step Megan for forward for 1. I make sure that I prep the hand slightly away. And I say slightly, it's not a lot, but a little, so Megan can be forward on her left side. So that's what we call a prep. Now I'm going to take this hand inside, over her head and over my head. So if we do this slowly, we can even do this in baby steps. Baby steps, it's going to go inside our heads, over Megan's head, and over my head, where she's going to land right here in my left hand, right? So if we look at that again, we prep on count 2. We have 1, we prep 2. We lead the left spinning side pass for 3, and I'm going to make sure I step close to my partner so I can reach this over for count 4. Right now we're going to slide the left hand down looking for that connection on 5 and 6. So we did it from the other side. We have 1, we prep the follower for 2, we lead the turn for 3 and 4. She's going to land right in my left hand here. This is going to go over my head. Then I'm going to anchor looking for that connection 5 and 6. All right, now the inside turn to shoulder walk around. Let's look at it real quick. A 1, 2, 3, and 4. A 5, 6, 7, and 8 from the other side. 8 count pattern. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, ladies, your footwork for the inside turn with shoulder walk around. We're moving out of the slot for 1. We're out of the slot for count 2. We triple step for 3, and on count 4, instead of stepping in the slot, I'm going to work to the far side of the rail on count 4. I'm going to continue walking forward in a circle for 5. I'm going to begin to square up to my partner in the slot on the other side for 6, and I'm going to anchor step 7 and 8. So in walks and triples, we have walk, walk, I triple step, stepping across the slot. I continue in that circle for walking 5, walking 6, and then I anchor step 7 and 8. If I look at it from the other side, we're moving out of the slot for 1. I've prepped my turn for 2. I triple 3, and instead of stepping in the slot, I work my way to the far side for count 4. This is going to start rotation as we walk 5, we walk 6, and then I'm going to anchor step 7 and 8.
Followers, your footwork. We have our inside turn, so we have a walk, walk, triple step. At this point, we are going to keep connection to the hand that is on our back. That's going to start to rotate. So we're going to walk backwards for back, back, triple step. Let me do it from this side. We have walk, walk, triple step, back, back, triple step. With counts, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, walk 5, 6, triple, 7, and 8. And one last time from this side, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, walk 5, 6, 7, and 8.
All right, the inside turn to shoulder walk around. This is an 8 count pattern that begins a lot like a standard 6 count pattern, but West Coast swing works in 2-beat increments. So as we move on past the syllabus, we're going to have to develop the skill set of being able to extend our patterns. So for the leaders to be able to lead that and the followers to be able to pay attention and follow that, and this pattern is going to do that. Plus, it's pretty fun. So let's look at it once. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what's going on here? First, I need to lead the turn to the shoulder. So we have 1, 2. So I'm going to prep the follower on count 2. So Megan's forward over her left foot, right? I'm going to take this hand inside over her head and over my head on 3 and 4. So we have a 3 and 4. Now on 4, as I place this over, I'm going to work and step forward, moving myself across the slot. What this does is it starts to tell my partner that she's not going to anchor because she feels this rotation as she walks back, back, and then we anchor step, right? So we do it one more time from this side. We have a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and beginning across as we walk a 5, a 6. Now we're back in the slot. We anchor 7 and 8. If we look at it from the other side, we prep the turn on 2, 1, 2. We turn in for 3 and 4. Instead of ending here and squaring up and anchor stepping, I'm working myself across the slot for 4. So you can see that Megan's beginning that step back. She's going to continue in a 2-bit increment for 5, 6. Now we're going to square up on 7 and 8. Final time. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We walk 5, we walk 6, we anchor 7 and 8. Hey, I want to share with you my absolute favorite tool that we've ever created to help dancers around the world. It is a membership over on westcoastswingonline.com. You can access a 14-day free trial here. What is the membership? You're going to get access to 5 levels of all of the dances. So we don't have just West Coast Swing. We have West Coast and two-step and cha-cha and nightclub and waltz and hustle and salsa. You name it, it's over there step by step. Now there's 2 different membership options. Both of them have a 14-day trial. Either the monthly option or the yearly option, but the yearly option comes with a really cool bonus. It is a 5-part West Coast Swing intensive that Megan and I shot live. We hired a video crew walking through all of the cool elements of West Coast Swing, like styling and spins and turns and connection and musicality, and we shot that all live. And so instead of coming all the way to us, you can get that as a bonus to your yearly membership over here as a 14-day free trial. Got any questions? Leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you on the other side.